Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're looking at controversial figures and moments from the world of 1980s pop.
God knows I want to break free.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Elton John vs. The Sun. He's certainly one of the more litigious musicians out there and has gone after the tabloids for the stories they've written about him more than once. Back in 1987, he was going after The Sun when the paper published allegations that he'd been up to no good with rent boys, successfully winning £1 million in damages over the false claims. In the years since, the libel didn't stop. In 1993, he won £350,000 from the Sunday Mirror after it said he liked to spit out food, while in 2006 he got damages from the Sunday Times after they claimed he was rude at a fundraiser. In 2018, he again won damages from The Sun after it alleged his dog had attacked a child. Number 9. Spandau Ballet vs. Chrysalis Records. In the 80s, Chrysalis was the place to be, with the label eventually representing Billy Idol, Blondie, and of course, Spandau Ballet. In 1985, the band were between albums. They'd just released Parade, but we were waiting on Through the Barricades. Chrysalis, however, didn't want to wait 2 years between album releases, so, without the band's permission, it threw together a compilation of hit singles and called it a day.
How many hearts must you break? Well, how many calls must I make?
Spandau Ballet promptly sued Chrysalis for breach of contract, and a bitter court battle ensued. The band were already sick of Chrysalis, and Through the Barricades ended up releasing on CBS Records, though that label was also marred for a while by legal disputes. Number 8. Phil Collins. Do you love him or hate him? He shot to fame with Genesis throughout the 70s, becoming its new face after Peter Gabriel left. But a lot of people thought, and still do think, that Collins only got successful off the back of Gabriel's talent.
I've seen your face before, my friend.
He sold millions of records and remains one of the decade's top-selling artists. But some people just don't like him, and they didn't like his ubiquity. Largely demonized by the industry's notoriously venomous critics, Collins defied what was seen as good taste by dominating the charts for years. All the way through the 90s and 2000s, he was still absolutely everywhere. He even later felt the need to apologize for being so successful. Number 7. The Clash Disintegrates. When punk exploded into life in the late 70s, two bands were at the forefront of the movement: the Sex Pistols and the Clash. The Pistols doomed themselves as soon as they replaced Glenn Matlock with Sid Vicious, imploding in 1978, but the Clash continued for a while. They started in 76 and just didn't stop, releasing record after record and keeping up a manic touring schedule on top. It lasted for 9 years until they began shedding members. Various people left and many new members joined, but they even managed to put out an album that was later totally disavowed by Joe Strummer. By 1986, The Clash was officially dead, and Cut the Crap was their final album. Number 6. Paul Weller. Lead singer of The Jam, Paul Weller, courted controversy from the 1980s onward, particularly during his time with the Style Council. Despite a few jokes here and there about the Tories, he became politically radicalized in the 80s, espousing increasingly left-wing views. He was a founding member of a left-wing collective of musicians and, by the end of the decade, was using his money and platform to raise money for the miners' strike and for animal rights activists. For whatever reason though, he eventually retreated from a lot of his political positions and certainly stopped being so vocal, especially going into the next decade. These days, he's more involved once again.
God bless you all. God bless.
Number 5. Morrissey.
I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour.
It seems that Morrissey lives to cause scandal, but in the 1980s, while fronting the Smiths, the media was only interested in one thing: his sexuality. While he was busy making political statements about animal rights, the tabloids were rabid, all trying to work out whether or not he was gay.
And heaven knows I'm miserable now.
He said contradictory things over and over, including that he's bi, straight, or completely celibate, remaining enigmatic.
Two lovers entwined, pass me by.
He was put under immense pressure, with his bandmates also getting asked questions about his private life. It's easy to see why, in the face of all this interest, he became even more reticent about his private life. You can't blame him. Number 4. Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Relax, don't do it when you wanna go to it.
In 1983, Frankie Goes to Hollywood released Relax, one of the defining singles of the decade. But just what was it about? Well, as anyone who's listened to the lyrics can attest, it's unapologetically about sex, specifically between men.
When you wanna come.
It became so scandalous, especially when its music video set in a nightclub came out, that the BBC decided to ban it.
Relax.
But the BBC was well and truly humiliated when the tune dominated the charts, staying at number 1 for 48 weeks straight, all while it refused to give Frankie radio airtime or to play it on Top of the Pops. The band performed it only once on the chart show just before the controversy really kicked into gear. Number 3. Boy George.
I'm a man without conviction.
Another singer whose sexuality was the subject of rampant speculation was Boy George, lead singer of Culture Club. He certainly had bigger scandals in subsequent decades, getting arrested over and over in the 2000s, but in the late 80s was targeted by the police for his substance misuse.
Come and go. You come and go.
He was arrested for possession in 1986, and that same year, some of his close friends and bandmates with the same habit passed away.
Come a chameleon.
This was at the height of his fame, and he eventually did seek treatment, though found himself in and out of trouble with the law for years, and took a long time to completely kick the habit.
Loving will be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green.
Number 2. Queen.
I want to break free. I want to break free.
In 1984, we got another controversial single in the form of I Want to Break Free. While it remains one of the greatest songs ever written, not everybody was happy about the gender-bending music video, namely MTV. Leave it to the Americans to be prudes.
It's strange, but it's true. Hey, I can't get over the way you love me like you do.
The US was so outraged by the bandmates all dressing up as female Coronation Street characters in the iconic video that the biggest music channel entirely refused to put it on TV.
But life still goes on.
According to Brian May, a lot of American radio stations also didn't want to play it or other Queen singles after that point. On the bright side, here in the UK, it didn't really cause a stir, because we've got good taste. Number 1. Ozzy Osbourne. On the 20th of January 1982, history was made when Ozzy Osbourne infamously bit the head off a bat during a show in Iowa.
Before you start explaining it, let's tell them what you did. Bit the head off a bat. There, I said it.
It wasn't Batman, it was like a bat.
The bat was thrown onto the stage by a fan, and he really did bite its head off, though the story has taken on many lives since then. Osbourne himself said that the bat managed to bite him first, requiring a rabies vaccination, while the fan who threw it says it was dead the entire time.
Somebody threw a bat on stage, and I thought it was one of these toy bats. So I picked it up, bite the thing's head off, and suddenly everybody's freaking out because it's a real bat.
It wasn't the only Sabbath controversy that decade, however, as in the US, they were one of the main bands caught up in the satanic panic, accused of sending sinister, subliminal messages to unwitting teenagers. Let us know in the comments which outrageous stories we forgot.